Hey friends, it's Tracy. I am back again with more Christmas in July crafts to share with you. My flip-flop Santa, my cheesy Christmas lights, and my upbeat beach music is back again to share some of my Christmas crafts with you. All right guys, let's go ahead and get started and I will share what I have for you. Okay, here are the supplies I'm using for this cute little nativity setup. I'm using 2 of these blocks from this tumbling tower set that I picked up from Five Below. These are the larger ones. And then these one smaller tumbling tower block that is from Dollar Tree. So you can kind of see the difference. And then I have 2 20mm beads that I'm using for Joseph and Mary's head, and then a 15mm slip ball for baby Jesus. Have a piece of burlap. Now to give the color for the wood, I'm using this antique wax that I'm just going to put it on with my with a baby wipe. Also, so that Mary is just a head shorter of Joseph, I just cut off a little piece of that block just using my saw. I've decided to add one more of those larger tumbling tower blocks and paint it with a couple of coats of this plaster color chalk paint. This is going to be just a little sign that I'm going to hand letter on. Once I have all of my little wooden pieces, colored and stained, I have this piece of gingham fabric that I'm going to use for the headscarf for Mary. And so I'm going to have the jagged edge or the ragged edge on top of her head. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these. I'm going to use hot glue and some E6000 so that it gives a permanent hold. And then this is the piece of burlap I'm going to wrap around baby Jesus, and I'm just going to use some sisal twine, a piece of that to tie it around. For the sign, I have this piece of craft cardstock, and I'm going to hand letter on here, tear the edges, distress them, and then glue it onto the block just to give it a little different look and some texture and dimension. To add a bit of shimmer and sparkle, I have this puffy paint in gold. It's kind of translucent, and I am going to just put a coat over the sign just to give it a little shimmer. When I picked my beads, I didn't realize that the hole would be showing at the top. I didn't give that a thought. So I just pulled out a piece of this brown fabric. It's kind of like muslin, and I'm going to put that for the head thing for Joseph. And then I'm just going to use some E6000 and hot glue just to glue this together so that it stands just like that. And it's a little cute shelf sitter. Now, if someone wanted to, put a jute hanger on it, it could be easily transformed into an ornament.
for my next project, I am making this Oh Holy Night sign. I just think it is has such a statement and it's just so cute. So what I'm using is a frame. I picked this up from a thrift store, but you know, you can get these kind of frames anywhere. I'm also using these letter tiles or like Scrabble tiles. For my background, I'm going to use this ribbon that I've had on hand for quite a while. I had got it at Hobby Lobby on sale. I'm also using a rusty star that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. You know, but they're in my Amazon store are rusty stars if you can't find, you know, any like that. Okay, so the first thing I did, I wanted to distress this a bit more, so I'm just doing that using my antique wax and a stencil brush. And then I'm going to trim out the ribbon just to fit on the back of like with the frame, like the cardboard backing. So I just trimmed that out and I attached it with my Fabri-Tac glue just to keep everything down. And I chose this ribbon because it was dark. It's like a very, very dark navy, and it has like almost a wool texture to it. I'm not quite sure if it's still available, but I just love it so much for this piece. And so I just put it back in the frame there, and then I'm going to measure out how to, you know, how I want to lay everything out. And so I, you know, try to figure out how I want to lay it out for the frame so that, you know, it's all nice. So I put down my star first, and then I'm just going to lay out my word tiles, or, you know, spell out the words that I want. Like I said, I got these from Walmart, and a tip that I've learned that, you know, they're blank on the back. So if you don't have a letter, you can always write the letter you need, you know, on the back of a letter that you don't use. And so like for the trunk of the tree, I'm using a Z because a lot of the words that I spell out, I don't need a Z. Anyway, so that's just a tip for you. So I had just laid all of the letter tiles out first, and then now I'm just going back and hot gluing everything so that, you know, everything is secure. Okay guys, here are more videos for you to watch in this Christmas in July series, as well as other videos that I have on my channel. If you click on my little picture, that will allow you to subscribe to my channel and we can become great friends. Thanks for watching guys. We will see you in the next video.